When the number of conductors in the conduit exceeds the allowable fill capacity by more than 40%, it's time to use larger than code minimum conduit. A long conduit can cause high wire resistance or excessive voltage drop, which also necessitates upsizing the conduit. Large or stiff cables requiring additional space for bending and movement may also mean a need to use larger conduit. Consider using a metal elbow in a polyvinyl chloride or PVC run when the PVC conduit is exposed to severe temperature fluctuations, such as direct sunlight or mechanical stress, like excessive bending. If the conduit needs to be grounded, such as in hazardous locations, a metal elbow is necessary. Also, use the metal elbow when the PVC conduit is used to protect cables from physical damage, for example, from impact or crushing. You'll need to use wire lubricant when pulling cables through long or complex conduit runs, or when pulling cables that are thick or stiff. Using wire lubricant is also important when pulling cables through conduits with multiple elbows or bends. Avoid pulling by hand when the total pulling force exceeds 500 pounds. This is also true when pulling cables through long conduit runs over 100 feet. When pulling cables with a large cross-sectional area, such as service entrance cables, it's best not to pull by hand. For underground conduit protection, place conduit at least 18 inches below grade in areas where frost is present. Use conduit with a smooth interior, such as PVC SDR.9, to minimize friction and wire damage. Provide expansion fittings at the ends of vertical conduit sections to allow for thermal expansion and contraction. For a 42-foot run with 314 American wire gauge THWN conductors, lubricant or metal elbows are not required. Hand pulling should be sufficient. Bury the conduit at least 18 inches below grade. Use PVC SDR.9 conduit with expansion fittings on vertical sections.